Are you wanting to create a nice looking image for your lead magnet opt-in page? I'm going to quickly show you how you can do this, whether you're using ClickFunnels, HighLevel, whatever it is, how we can create a cool graphic like that, and then it's going to help your conversions on your opt-in landing page. My name is Gavin Wiener. I'm a top-rated freelancer when it comes to sales funnels and automations, especially for coaches, agencies, people selling info products. So if you are wanting help, you can always check the link in the description and book it in time with me. So you can see here, everything starts from the image itself. So the actual free lead magnet. So all we're going to need is Canva. That's what I've found is most helpful. The first page of what we have in the PDF, so the cover of the lead magnet, or we're going to have to do some type of image, just a quick mock-up in Figma or something, and then we can just get going. So what I've found is if you're on a MacBook, then I'm sure there are ways to do this on Windows. If you open up the PDF, whatever the free lead magnet is, and you click on the first item, you say Control C and Control N, you get that first page. And then you're just going to want to save that as an image. So export it and make sure you save it as a PNG. So once you've got that, then we can jump over into Canva. So right now I'm in Canva. So if you open something up, for example, let me show you, you can search for mock-ups. But for some reason, I find these very tricky to work with. So if you say like mock-up, book type of thing, like you get these, but I don't know, they never just seem quite right to me. So where I always start is I come here and I say ebook mockup. I'll get the templates from Canva. So for example, you'll see one like this. Let's say we like this one. So I'll create a new design based on this one. And obviously we don't want all this stuff in the background. So you literally just delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that. And you've got all the good stuff here. You also want to make sure you group everything because there's often a little shadow behind it. That's how they make it look a little bit nicer. Now just ungroup that again. And now we need to replace our image here. So you upload that PDF image we just downloaded. And then we're going to go to uploads and we're just going to drag that on. And you've got your image, for example. Now, if you want to add that signature, this was really cool. So you come into here and you just say signature font and just pick one of these. And you can pop that in place. You're going to have to make that nice and big, obviously. You can actually just drag it. Okay, drag it, make it bold. Okay. And then you're going to want to just get creative with the colors here. So you can go for the solid colors or you can use that. So, for example, so what I did was I just took all the versions of the signatures available and I just saw which one I liked the most, basically. So I just had them all like side by side and I compared them as I went, essentially. And you can just see which color works the best for you. Okay, let's say I like this one more than this one. So just delete that one, bring that one in, give it a little tilt. Obviously, I'm not doing this perfectly now, but you would do that. Now, the big thing is you want to export this with a transparent background. You are going to need a paid tier of Canva as far as I know for that. So, okay, we go to transparent background, bada bing. And then one thing I recommend is we want to compress this image. So I use tiny PNG, which is great. So we just do that, bring that in here. And it substantially reduced the image from 1 meg down to 236. And you just do that. And then you can upload that into your HighLevel, into your ClickFunnels, whatever you're using, and you've got a cool image for your lead magnet. I found it's really the little things when it comes to making your imagery pop just a little bit more on your landing pages. For example, just that little signature makes it a little bit nicer. Also, what you could do is, for example, I really like 3D futuristic. I like these 3D images, these like 3D term images, like 3D futuristic. And it's going to give us like cool little shapes and stuff. So we find a crazy little shape or something. Obviously, you want to make sure it works in regards to the style and the color scheme, and then we just move that back. Obviously, that's not perfect. I'm just giving kind of little rough ideas here. So if you want help building out your landing page, lead magnets, your automations, your funnels, you can always reach out to me. Just check the link in the description and book in a time.